Welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. I did a part one on Jordanian conjour and talking about the Lily and Jack. She actually done a short part two, which, I haven't seen, but I'm just going to go through this.
Hi guys, so I wanted to do a quick part two on my last video, only because the longer that I sat with it regarding the stepfather is who I'm going to mainly focus on, the more something didn't feel right to me. I had stated in the video that I felt like he was innocent. Innocent in the way that he did not commit the deed. And I'm not retracting anything that I said. I still stand by everything that I said about the mother. The mother had everything to do with this. She was the one that snapped. This was all her. However, when I said that I felt like he was innocent, his energy didn't come up as strongly as hers did. And I didn't put too much focus into him because of how much of her energy came through first. Now, regarding the stepfather, his hands are clean, as in he didn't go out there and he didn't help her. This was all her. The thing that I feel he will be guilty for is covering up. I feel like she did tell him what happened. I get this scene of them sitting.
Obviously, some months have gone by now, because, like I said, we didn't really know as much as we do now. Well, a little bit more, with so many people talking and the family coming out as well. And after sort of listening to that other medium, I think there is a big possibility those kids might have wandered off and got taken by somebody else. That's possible.
In their home, after she had did what she did, I think she told him what happened. I feel like she may have left some details out not to freak him out. So I think, because I get it, she's a very manipulative liar. So I feel like she might have said they wandered off, they slipped and this and that, but it's almost as though he knows more than what he's leading on. So he's innocent in the fact that I don't feel that he did this. What comes very strongly to me is he feels like he had to cover up for her because he truly loves her way more than she loves him. She wants out. And it's clear because people were telling me that she had made a Facebook post stating that she was single and ready to mingle, or just changing her Facebook status, which to me is crazy. So he did this out of love for her to cover it up. However, it's eating him inside. I can feel that within him. And I feel he may be the first one to crack. To me, it feels like he had no choice but to help her. She's very controlling, she's very manipulative, and she's very shady. The other thing that I was seeing about her that I didn't mention in the last video is I feel like she sells herself for money. You know what I mean? She's very highly shady. She's a very shady individual. And another thing that I was picking up about her, in a strange way, and it pains me to say this, I feel like she thought she could get money out of this. Not in a selling them, because I know a lot of people were thinking that the children could have been abducted. No, that's not what I feel at all. Money as in interviews. Her mind went to money. Strange. Not that that was her sole reason of doing it. The sole reason for me is it was like a gradual feeling of just getting tired of her life and then snapping. And she is going to claim some sort of mental disorder when she is taken in. But there's some like bipolar, or like I was saying, postpartum depression and a lot of anger inside. She wants to be free. She wants to be free from this life. She wants to be free from him. Like I was saying, he loves her way more than she cares for him, which is probably why she did. I know I keep going on her and not much on him, just because her energy comes up so strongly. So yes, he has a little bit of a hand in this for covering it up. And I feel like they both kind of retracted their statements together. Like, this is what we're going to say and let's stick to it. He did this out of love. Again, I know I keep reiterating that, but to him, there's no choice but to protect her. But to me, I feel like he might be the first one to crack because it's killing him. They're going to really hammer down on the both of them. Something tells me that they're already doing that. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get out there because it was not sitting right with me to just claim him as completely innocent. Like I said, I'm going to say this one more time. She did the deed. He's covering it up for her just vocally because he feels like he's got no other choice but to do that. However, I do see them, I see justice. And I keep seeing the number 3. So I don't know within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, hopefully not 3 months, but the children will be found. She will be arrested. He will be too, but he won't do much time as her. Which, and I'm not trying to give him any grace, but I just wanted to state that. But like I said, the kids will get justice.
So that was by the young lady there who had done a part 1 earlier on, which was quite interesting. I don't think the kids were hurt. I know I'm going back another way at first. Yes, we sometimes think, did she snap? Did she do it? I don't think they was. I do think they wandered off. I really, really do think they wandered off. I mean, I know that people have said that the kids, the dog scent only went to the underdrive and they were pushed in a car. That's a possibility why they haven't been found at the end of the day. But, have they wandered off and someone picked them up? There's so many narratives we can actually go down, but this case is getting more bizarre. And like I said, there's with so many witnesses interviewed, someone that's got to have something concrete, and that still hasn't shown up, which is worrying. Let me know what you think on what this obviously lady have said on the case. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure about going with this one, to be honest with you, but you never know. Let's look at some of the messages. Obviously, people have asked her to do J. Dean Slater. That would be interesting. Sarah says another lady said that she got the child nursery rhyme. Peter Pumpkin Eater had a girl and couldn't keep her. She said she doesn't know if it's a person, same place, or someone would connect that rhyme to someone. Turns out there is a place called Peter Pumpkin Farm or something similar, not that far from the property. Does this mean anything to you? Did you do it, Chris Watts? Can you, if you did not? Everything you were saying is exactly what I've been told by a spirit team, 333 Significant. I live 20 minutes from the family, and this has been horrific. I haven't personally went into this, as I know some of the family. Thank you for not speaking about what happened to the kids. Someone is ready to crack. Divine timing. Yeah, it's been quite a while though, isn't it? I think the kids got into their rugs and she found them and hid them. So many sexes on TikToks. Well, look, everyone's got to have their own viewpoints. Let me know what's happening. There's so much to this case that I don't think we know about, but we've still got to see whether any information to find these kids is very, very important because we want them still alive.